All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Rakah Kodash, to honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all elect Akim. Walk Watham, learning, teaching truth and sincerity. All right, this is going to be another video to the Spirit. And for this one, I'm not even sure where I got it from, but I know it came at some point yesterday, I believe at camp. You know, just dealing with the fact of our whole nation. You know, you have the saying in the world, one for all and all for one. All right, and dealing with the fact that we can't, none of us shine until all of us shine. All right, concerning our nation, as long as there's one bum Jake on the street, you know, one nigga somewhere cracked out, you know, one bitch selling a wop somewhere, you know, one nigga somewhere fucking gang banging, as long as there's just one of us that's off, our whole nation isn't going to be right. All right, and that's why we need and should be praying for the return of Yahweh Shai. All right, that therefore all of us will become correct. All right, we can't. You got Jake in the world, they make their whole life about getting money, you know, getting on, doing their thing. You know, what about the whole estate and quality of your people? You can be the richest nigga, you can be the richest Negro on planet Earth if you want to, but everyone's still gonna look at you with just a nigga with money. Why? Because all the rest of your people are destroyed. All right, we're so destroyed to the point to where our women don't even really respect us like that, or don't even look at us how they're supposed to. You know, they just know that it would look weird, you know, if they was with a white boy, you know, so they come get with your with yourself. All right, I'm gonna be starting with this scripture because this is a part of the mindset that Tobit had. You know, Tobit, he was willing to risk it all for any one of his. All right, in today's time, it's more about the elect, because ultimately a lot of these Jake just ain't gonna make it. All right, so Tobit, we'll go to chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, "And when I saw abundance of meat, I said to my son, go and bring what poor man soever thou shalt find out of our brethren, who is mindful of the Lord, and lo, I tarry for thee." Con, and that's one thing he said, go get one that is mindful. You know, so that's dealing with the elect. Our care for and our hope for is with the elect. You know, something that you know, always pains me to see is when, you know, one of the brothers is in a jam. You know, a brother is in a jam, and you just don't have the ability to help him. All right, and that should be that should basically that should make you feel bad. All right, not to the point where you want to go cry in a corner, but to basically, like, damn, you know, here it is, you could be over here doing all right, you know, the Lord giving you your daily bread, but you got one of your brothers, you know, suffering, going through hell. All right, and this is that spirit Tobit was in. So he was about to have a big feast. You know, he told his son, he's like, hey, you know, go around, see if anybody else that's upright, you know, see if they want to come partake in this feast. All right, verse 3, it says, "But he came again and said, Father, one of our nation is strangled and cast out in the marketplace. Then before I had tasted of any meat, I started up and took him up into a room until the going down of the sun. Then I returned and washed myself and ate my meat in heaviness." So Tobit, he didn't even lay the fork to the plate. When he heard that one of his had suffered death, you know, he is like, damn, you know, he got up, he didn't even begin to finish enjoying his food, you know, because he was like, damn, here it is, I'm about to eat, and one of my own is out here laying fucking dead in the street like a daggone dog. And here it is, we are Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's chosen people. And that's, man, it's sad, y'all, the state of our people. That's why the majority of them are just going to have to die. It is better for them to be dead and no longer living than to continue in this a state of shamefulness. You know, our people are absolutely, man, this is an unheard of category we're living in. All right, the average Jake doesn't feel right unless he getting over on somebody, unless he, oh nigga, where her man at work, cool nigga, that's how I like it. You know, our people are straight geared towards wickedness to the point to where they don't know the way of righteousness. All right, verse 5, it says, verse 6, it says, "Remembering that prophecy of Amos, as he said, your feast shall be turned into mourning, and your mirth into lamentation. Therefore I wept, and after the going down of the sun, I went and made a grave and buried him." So, you know, he had to wait for the sun to go down You know, and he went and buried him, and it tells you that he wept. And that's why, like it says in Revelation, what is that, 20? Basically, all tears shall be wiped away. All right, all the pain and suffering that we've had to go through in this world is going to come to a cease, because Yahweh Shai is going to come and fix all of that. All right, but Tobit was in that mindset of, you know what, if I'm doing good, if one of my brethren ain't doing good, you know, then this is bullshit, and we got to have that mindset. So that also basically, you know, help out where you can. You know, life is more than just about yourself individually. All right, especially us for the Israelites. So we're supposed to be monolithic, meaning of one mind. All right, right here, another example out of Acts chapter 11. So basically, with this video, just establishing the point that this life that we're living, this journey that we're on, it's bigger than just ourselves. All right, now, you know, you can only, basically, salvation is given one at a time. All right, but this is bigger. This ain't no one-man army type deal. All right, this is Acts chapter 11 and verse 28. It says, and there stood up one of them named Agabus, and signified by the Spirit that there should be a great dearth throughout all the world, which came to pass in the days of Claudius Caesar. A dearth is a famine. You know, in other words, basically no food, no water, like how everybody is used to. All right, people out here hungry, starving. You know, stomachs is touching backs type deal. All right. Verse 29, it says, then the disciples, it says, every man according to his ability determined to send relief unto the brethren which dwelt in Judea, which also they did, and sent it to the elders by the hands of Barnabas and Saul. So it says, now one thing it says, by their ability, you know, they pitched in what they could. All right, the one scripture tells you the Lord loves a cheerful giver. All right, and so they didn't let their brothers, you know, they was probably brothers scattered all around. They didn't say, oh man, I'm gonna let them niggas figure it out, nigga. Let the man fuck them niggas. I'm over here doing me. And that's Jake's problem out here. That's our people's problem. Our people have this individualism mindset that Esau, Edom has given them. Us, the Israelites, we are monolithic, meaning we think in a thought process as a whole nation. We are supposed to have a group mentality. There's a phrase, internal cohesion, external aggression, meaning we work well amongst ourselves, and to our enemies on the outside, we fucking destroy them. That's how we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be cohesive amongst ourselves and aggressive towards our enemies. But it's the opposite. Look at a nigga. He's aggressive towards his own kind and cohesive with the fucking heathen. That's why, Jake, you'll see two niggas, you know, oh man, I'm gonna kill that nigga. Nigga? What that little nigga looking at? You know, the Edomite come by. Oh, hey, you know, waving shit, you know, waving them. Meanwhile, they want to kill a nigga just for looking like him. All right, but taking it back with this, it tells you they sent relief to the brethren at Judea. You know, so it would have been food, you know, water, may have been some shekels, some clothes, all types of stuff. Why? Because they had the understanding that if none of us are doing well, I mean, if one of us is suffering, then all of us is suffering. All right, so we got to go help our brothers out over there. And this is just a type of mentality, you know, to have in this truth. It's just one of those type of videos. You know, not saying nobody is slacking. You know, it's just one of them things to remember, especially going into what we're going into. All right, when jobs start getting shut down, when it's crunch time and shit, you know, is it just gonna turn into you? Is you gonna, oh nigga, I gotta, man, nigga, shit, nigga. You know, it can't. You can't turn into one of them type of spirits. All right, one of these people out here in the world. That's why they're gonna be killing each other so viciously. All right, when you look at was that Matthew 24. Matthew 24:12, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, and a wicked world promotes what? Individualism. So what are people going to do when they see other people suffering? They're going to be cold. Shit, half the shit wouldn't be as bad if people weren't going to go batshit crazy, balls to the walls, all right, killing each other. It wouldn't be so bad if you just had a famine in the city. Everyone would be like, okay, well, you know what? We're just going to evenly distribute our food. You know, we going to pray. And we gonna hold this out. But no, what are these people gonna do? Nigga, my kids gotta eat, nigga. Nigga, I gotta eat. They're gonna be blowing each other's brains out, all right, murdering each other's families, murdering each other's wives. You're gonna have people that have been neighbors for, 20, 30, 40 years are gonna literally send each other's brain matter across the street, all right, and with guns and just motherfuckers gonna be running each other over with cars, all because they care more about themselves than the group. All right, you know what? Let me get this scripture, y'all. Concerning the elect, all right, the 1/3 in the elect of the nation of Israel that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to save. That's how you know who's different. Let me get this right here. John 13:35. It says, "By this shall all men know that they are my disciples, if ye have love one to another." Hey, that's another. Hey, the elect take care of each other, man. The brotherhood takes care of each other. Even over here at Grave Millstone, you people talk that smack to us. The apostle, the elder apostle Tahar, he just put that video out to send the donations to that one brother that passed. You know why? Because ultimately, like I said, if one of us is doing bad, man, our whole nation is doing bad. And he's in a different camp. Really, it's just sad. He probably thought he was doing right in his own mind to serve the Lord. And he passed away. I don't know the circumstances, but it just goes to show you, ultimately in the kingdom, we're gonna be all right. All right, we have our several differences. We're all down here fighting, to get this truth. It's just a matter that some have it more perfectly than others. All right, but like the scripture said, it shows you who the true disciples of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai are by the love that they show for one another. And it's being shown, it's being made evident, who the men are. All right, so, that's going to be about it for this lesson. Let me give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakurash, double honors to the elders and apostles, Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the Achim, Wakwathim, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. And I'm going to say shalom.